Hi you guys, I'm back with another tarot video. Today we're talking about card number 3, or 4 technically, which is the Empress. So the Empress is the epitome of divine feminine energy, especially when it's related to Earth and the Earth element and the physical. The High Priestess is a little bit more esoteric in her nature and spiritual, and the Empress is a lot more earthy and grounded. Typically, she's depicted as a mature and nurturing woman, seated on a throne in a lush, fertile landscape. Usually she's wearing a crown, which symbolizes her being an empress. And she's wearing a kind of a dressy gown that is covered in pomegranates, which is a symbol of fertility and abundance. And usually around her, and I say usually because I know that people use different tarot decks, but I'm talking about the classic one. There's always fruitfulness and foliage and crops around her, symbolizing growth and harvest. So her crown represents her queen status. She's a figure of authority. She's a figure in the divine of authority. She has lots of wisdom and connection to the spiritual realm. The pomegranates symbolize fertility, creativity, and the cycle of life and death. Pomegranates not only represent the dead and the underworld, and also represents life and fertility. The wheat and corn symbolizes growth, prosperity, abundance, and nourishment, and sustenance. The river or the waterfall symbolizes her divine feminine aspect of water and the free-flowing divine feminine energy that she carries that allows her to kind of flow through life. And then she has a shield that has the Venus symbol on it. And this shield represents compassion, protection, and maternal love because she is the mother. And the Venus symbol represents her connection to love, beauty, and feminine energy and harmony. So when this card comes up in a reading, a lot of times it can mean fertility or family success, marriage, having a baby, conceiving, sometimes twins even. It embodies the archetype of the mother and the nurturer. And she represents maternal care, nurturing others, and creating a supportive environment. She also represents fertility and abundance in all forms, physical, creative, spiritual, and just a general abundance of resources. It can also mean that your manifestation is very close to materializing, and therefore it being born in the spiritual realm and the physical. She represents creativity and inspiration, artistic expression, cultivation of new ideas, bringing ideas to life, and sensuality and pleasure is also connected to her because of her connection to Venus. It's all about luxury and the finer things in life that the feminine so enjoys. She encourages indulgence in beauty and comfort, because that's extremely important for the feminine so that we can stay in our flow state. And it also represents connection to nature. The Empress is deeply connected to nature, and she emphasizes the importance of harmony within the natural world, and she encourages taking care of the earth and honoring its cycles and all its seasons. So when this is reversed, it can indicate neglect, either not caring for yourself, not caring for what you're responsible for, or you not feeling taken care of in general. Maybe not nurturing yourself enough, and also overindulgence. It can also indicate codependency, codependency on others, substances, bad habits, toxicity, etc. Smothering people in relationships, or us feeling smothered. It can kind of Imagine being overtaken by a wave of water. Water is great. We all need water, but it can drown you. Creative block. Sacral chakra blockages. Solar plexus blockages. Getting too stuck in your root chakra so that nothing actually manifests because it's too structured. And there's an imbalance and a need for that feminine energy to come through. Infertility, either physical or spiritual. Another one that comes up a lot is unhealed ancestral trauma, particularly on the mother's side, that hasn't been healed and might be affecting the client or the person that the reading is for to their detriment. And also the mother wound. Leftover pain from our childhood, a painful relationship with our mother or a mother figure, or an absence of that within our life. For astrology, she's associated with Venus, like I said, which is, of course, the planet of love, beauty, creativity, and luxury. She resonates strongly with Taurus and Libra. She can also be connected to the moon because the moon represents fertility and pregnancy and womanhood. And also, the moon is a very nurturing energy. So that's her connection to that. So the Empress embodies the essence of nurturing energy, creativity, fertility, motherhood, abundance, beauty, and life cycles in general. Regardless of if it's up or down, it's going to put emphasis on nurturing ourselves and others, embracing our creativity, and finding harmony in our relationships and the world around us. Okay? This was just kind of a brief overview. This card is so abundant and positive when it's upright. It's definitely a very harmonious and happy card. And even if you're single, if this card comes upright for you, it means that you're in touch with your divine feminine. And it also means that your masculine and your feminine are balanced. If it's unbalanced, it will come up reversed. Okay? Alright, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.